Punchline Academy, live and direct. Your favorite rapper's favorite radio show, the Inphamus Amadeuz, still tapped in, violating all speeding laws. And shout out to the No Diddy community because breaking news, somebody's going to have to pay a lot of money, Tone. I think it is not wise to run in hotels, in bath towels, chasing singers who have been Grammy nominated, and then placing hands and feet on them. But in the wise words of Nems, the types of hands and feet that was placed on this person may not be worth $100 million. Let me know how you feel about this on social media and at the Inphamus Amadeuz. Now, you know, Punchline Academy is an equal opportunity situation, and I search social media for the best spitters in the country. And sometimes the best rappers that I find are actually social media influencers. And I got my guy by way of Atlanta from Nigeria, but born in Japan. And he has a very interesting story. Kolo, welcome to the Punchline Academy. What's up?
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, man.
So one day I was, Ms. Gadadam, can you turn Ms. Gadadam's mic on? So one day I was searching social media just for, you know, content and different just new artists, and I came across this post of a person that was sampling records from random countries, right? So it was like Indonesia and like Fiji, and you know, and then taking it and making it a dope hip hop beat, and then rapping on it. So how did you go with that concept?
Yeah, man, the concept was like very super organic. I think I've just I started sampling like a lot of vinyl. I got back into that. So
actual vinyl.
Yeah, and I was sampling like country records, just all kinds of records, and it just appealed to me because, you know, a lot of the hip-hop legends, Jay Dilla is like one of his most famous samples is he sampled like a Brazilian record, you know, turned to a Far Side joint, like all those type of things. So I was like sampling music from like Iceland. I found like a vinyl from Iceland and I sampled, and I was like, oh, this is interesting to me. I just kept doing it. And I remember there was a moment where like I sampled some amazing music from Italy, and somebody like commented and was like, yo, this was like my grandfather's favorite record, blah, blah, blah. And I realized it was connecting in a way, like people, you know, like history and the cultural heritage of it. And, you know, just people having that connection with it. And also me learning about different cultures as well. And just showing appreciation. You know, you want to do it right because it's people care about their culture and people care about the music that is from where they're from. So yeah, just trying to do it in an honorable way and doing it right. So it's been fun though. It's improved my music process as well, and it's made me a better beat maker for sure.
Yeah. How important is it for producers and creators like us to search the globe for different, because we actually sampled the same record. It's a record from Indonesia. I actually have a record coming out. It's the same sample. But there are different soul samples and the way that our culture has affected the entire world. So how important is it for people to actually search the globe to find different content?
Yeah, I think it's a balance. I think we know the core of and the root of this is rooted in American music, American soul music that's been sampled over time, and I think that's still to like a high degree the core of this. But obviously there's basically inspiration to be found everywhere. There's different instruments in other places, different textures, different sounds that you can find, and you can find different pockets for stuff. I mean, somebody like Timbaland, I know his sound has been very international in the past, right? And it brings a different bounce, brings a different side to music, you know, and it can kind of set you apart. So even with my production, I think it's helped a lot because it's kind of helped me to tap into things that I otherwise wouldn't have done, you know, sampling like a lot of folk music, like from other places. I would have never really thought to do that, but it's expanded. And then you also go back and look at a lot of the music from our genre. A lot of the people and the legends were doing this type of stuff, finding creative ways, stuff that you wouldn't think about, but they turned that into hard shit. So yeah, that's what I love to do now. It's a blessing for real.
Dope.
Kolo, I think your sound is dope, and I love what you're doing with the music.
Appreciate it.
Do you feel like because of the rise of Afro beats in the past couple of years that audiences here in the United States are ready for your sound?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I obviously am more based in rap. I do definitely tap into like that type of stuff as well. Being Nigerian, very proud of kind of what Afrobeats is doing. African music in general, you know, Amapiano is doing amazing as well. So I think it's something that's growing because the music is just undeniable, you know, and it's a very proud feeling. I think for sure I'll definitely be somebody that will continue to make music that's rap as well. But I love even on my latest album, What It Means to See It All, I tapped into that as well. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. I think the conversation we're even having is beautiful because it's like shows how global music is.
It is global.
Yeah,
and it's affected all different parts.
For sure.
So, Tone, before we get into this Punchline Academy freestyle, what I want to do is I want to give an example of what I saw on social media. So you have a sample from where?
Right, it's from Scotland. I think the song's called A Begging I Will Go. It's like a folk song from Scotland. And yeah, man, it sounded good.
You know what time it is. This is the home of the elite MCs. This is the home of the spitters. I got Kolo in the building. He didn't come to play no fucking games. Radios at maximum volume.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you on in the left lane indefinitely. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Shade 45, we live.
Yes.
Murder. Shout out Scotland for the beat.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Detonation is my permanent state. Many bands in my pocket like I'm serving up weight. Working a grave shift, but I'm alive when I lay. Verses at a level that your favorites cannot attain. Bump that rapper's new project, what a stupid mistake. Listen to my own albums just for purging my brain. Gotta read on an op like I'm turning a page. So I know his next words before he even gon' say it. Fake love from evil wishes, but I see the disdain. Trying to bring me turbulence like I'm seated on planes. Jealousy is rather childish, niggas need to behave. I got gold and you got copper, I ain't seeking a trade. Peeping the game, all your boys' music's the same. I'm versatile, I'm like Reggie Miller, lethal with range. I do poppin' and do boom bap, to me it's the same. Pole position, so they begging for a feature exchange. Leader of things, you don't wanna see me enrage. Get the blacking like the screen when the TV will break. I put my heart in this, so my blood seeps through this page. This rap shit a drug to me, so it's deep in my veins. She told me her son is mine and she need me to pay. Better come with the receipts like when keeping the change.
Yes.
We ain't even have relations, she just reaching her claims. Lazy accusations cause I fill up seats when on stage. Since the last manifesto, ain't no need to debate. The Kings arrived like playing Sacramento, Cleveland's away. Genre might give way when I'm leaving the game. If father leaves, I'll tell my sons that they need to be brave. Me, I'm deranged, I don't ever need me a break. A number's dumb, if you read them, they will leap off a page. The chart topic starts to feel like huffing liters of pain. And the high will never die, cause I can't be replaced. The state of affairs in the industry has left the game in danger. All the output is bad news, boy, I hate to break it. Everything is fake, we undergoing heavy degradation. Gotta put your streams under multiple investigations. Magnifying glass will probably leave you full of trepidation. Tour sales are not matching up with Spotify engagement. Merch ain't shipping, so we know where your range came from. When you sign label owners, copped it as congratulations. Better go and check your papers, I be full reservation. Hoping I don't sign the wrong thing to minimize my wages. So much paperwork like I'm in the branch of legislation. Deals coming through like Black Friday email campaigning. She a 10 but she rude. Got a number, never saved it. Always got a rubber, I do not condone insemination. I don't need your beats, cook my own, it's more efficacious. Takeover coming, we just barely started preparation, nigga.
Yes, radios at maximum volume. That was Kolo here on the Punchline fucking Academy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes. So shout your social media if they want to follow you, how to get in tune.
Absolutely. I'm KOLO.24 on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, always making content like you found me. Always cooking beats, always rapping, always putting out content. So yeah, go check me out for sure.
That's what it is. The Punchline Academy, the home of the elite MCs here on SiriusXM Shade 45. Matter of fact, let's go to the basement. Vinny Idol and my brother Shy Boogie with the hoodie got 3 MCs ready to dump on the microphone. Radios at maximum volume. Let me know how you feel about these artists on the Shade 45 Instagram page.